What's poppin', my people? What's poppin'? What's going on? This is Anna to do another boxing analysis. This analysis is with the people before the fight. Let's get it cracking. Let me sit up in this chair, right? Don't want bad posture, you know. But I'm here. Let's come in the room. We're gonna get this cracking, my people. Terrence Crawford. Bud Crawford versus Jose I'll Take Your Soul Benavidez. Black versus Mexican. Mexican versus black. We got all the recipes for a great fight. Both undefeated. Somebody's O has got to go. You can't beat them. You can't fucking beat that. I'm really excited for this fight. I want to see what you guys think in the comment section below about this fight. Drop your thoughts about this fight and wait for some more people to come into the room. Come into the room. Drop your comments of who you picking and why. I want an intelligent response, not an ignorant, dumb response. The fight fan is educated. The fight fan is not a dumbass. So tell me in the comment section below, or you watching this video, who do you think is going to win and why? I'm going to wait. I want to know, are you picking Terrence Crawford because of what you think he can do? Look at that. Or do you think you're going to pick Jose Benavidez because of his intelligence, ring savvy? You think he can bring the old Jose back? Do you feel that he can bring the old Jose Benavidez back to the point where he's throwing punches, being smart? I hope Benavidez give it Bud run for his money. I agree. That would be the best case scenario. I would love that. Type 1 if you can hear me good, because I have my headphones in. I want to make sure you guys can hear me good. Type 1 if you can hear me good. Type 1. If my voice is clear and I don't sound like a broken record, let me know in the comment section below. Type 1. Because like I said, we're gonna have a good discussion. I appreciate that. Thank you. I appreciate that. Now Terrence Bud Crawford, you know, this is his biggest fight. This is Jose Benavidez's biggest fight. Why? Terrence Crawford hasn't fought anybody that's 6'1" with the size, the confidence, the supreme nature that Jose Benavidez has. He's a gangster like as a motherfucker, man. Like them tattoos gangster as fuck, you feel me? I appreciate that, Aaron. I appreciate that, brother. I appreciate that. And Dan the man, Dan the magazine, what you think about this, bro? Do you think that Jose Benavidez is gonna have great defense, counter punching, slipping, throwing jabs to the body, playing it smart? Do you think that Terrence Crawford is going to be the one to outsmart Jose Benavidez? Because I want to see who can take each other's punch first. That's going to set the tone of the fight. I know Terrence Crawford can take a punch, but if Gamboa can hurt him, what makes us think that Jose Benavidez can't hurt him? You know, that's my thing. 'Cause I try to be very objective. Yes, I do have Crawford winning the fight, but I feel that Jose Benavidez can easily win this fight. I mean, Jose Benavidez is no bitch. So that's what I'm trying to get at. He's no bitch. He's no slouch. Very, very intelligent. Now, in his past fights, he has been laying on the ropes. Why has he been laying on the ropes? I do not know. I understand he says he has his own version of a rope-a-dope. But in this fight, you have to have intelligence. You're facing a top A-level fight. I wish Benavidez would have not. Let me see. Let me check all these comments out. I wish Benavidez would have had one or two more. I agree. Aaron De Latter. I agree. If Jose Benavidez probably would have had about one or two more fights, who knows? But we're here now. Jose Benavidez is a G about it. He's getting paid $500,000. Terrence Crawford is getting paid $3.5. I can go ahead and show you guys right now then I'm not lying, because a lot of people think I'm lying when I say that. So I'm going to get straight to the particulars. You got Crawford in an 8-round TKO, Dante. Now tell me why, Dante. Drop your intelligence. Not just drop your opinion. Drop your intelligence, if you're a real boxing fan, on why Terence Crawford is going to get him out of there in 8. Why? Here it is right here. Bloody elbow. Pretty reputable. $500,000, $3.5 million. Now, another reason why Jose Benavidez is so angry, this is just another twist, is because a lot of years have went by. He's supposed to be 3, maybe 4, maybe even 6-time champion by now. You know, and had all the belts by now. He's been pro since about 17, 18 years old. Terence Crawford creeped through the cracks, ended up taking his spot. And now Terence Crawford is where Jose Benavidez wants to be at. So now Jose Benavidez is playing catch up. That's why they're so angry with each other. It's not just because of the back and forth banter on Twitter. Jose Benavidez wants to be the great. He wants to be the best of the best. He's not undefeated for no reason. He's not 27-0 for no reason. You know, to me, he's a veteran. Anybody with over 25 fights, you're a veteran. That's just how it goes in boxing. And if you think Jose Benavidez is going to win, do you think that the key to victory is the jab? I say this. If I'm taller, which I am usually taller than my opponent, the key to victory is the jab. You got to throw the jab first. Establish a well-timed jab, a fast jab, and then you can control your opponent. I don't care how talented they are. Bud will underestimate him, be a bit sloppy, order, surprise. Yeah. Let me read that one more time. Hold on. I'll be surprised if Benavidez been in the end, but it's too fast, too smooth. Once he start bouncing around, it'll be too much speed for Benavidez. Yeah, you know what? It will be too much speed. Dante, I feel that Crawford warms up in about the 3rd or the 4th. I'm from Phoenix, Arizona. My friends with Benavidez. He was not training during fights, going out eating junk. He should have been good. You know what? You make a good point. And he actually got up for this fight, bro. So you're right. He actually got up for this fight. And when you get up for a fight, anything is possible. So Dan the Mag, I agree with you about that. And look, I've known him since the amateur. That's why I was very surprised when he kind of went off, like you said, eating junk, doing crazy stuff, because Jose Benavidez is extremely hold on, let's go to his particulars. I really want to let you guys know his stats before he even became a perfect. Like, the dude, crazy record. And like I said, Terence Crawford is 31 years old, 5'8", has 70-inch reach. Jose Benavidez has a 74-inch reach advantage. Will that be a factor in the fight? Drop the comment below if you feel that that's going to be a factor in the fight. Or do you feel that Bud's intelligence, his timing, and the way that he dissects his opponent, there's no way in hell that Jose Benavidez can control his opponent, meaning Crawford, with the jab? It's either one or the other. It's one or the other. You know, they both are coming here with a lot of heavy emotions. They both beat each other in the amateurs at least one time. So this is just, for boxing purists, for the true pugilists of the sport, you love this shit. So them getting angry at the press conference, you expect that shit. That's part of the game. Any boxer that's high elite in their thinking, you have to get inside your opponent's head. That's part of the game. That's part of the game. You got to get inside. It's all psychological warfare. A lot of people don't understand it. It's psychological warfare. Once you win here, you win here. You win here, in the mind. Everything starts with the mind first. Jose has sparred with a lot of, and he sparred with Manny Pacquiao. One of the first times I ever, seen him spar a big guy like that was Manny Pacquiao, and he handled him easily. We can go to those videos, but first I wanted to let you guys know about, like I said, Jose Benavidez's his accomplishments, because a lot of people forgot all about him. Now, Jose Benavidez was an 11-time national champion, which includes the Silver Gloves twice, qualifying for the Junior Olympics and earning a spot on the U.S. national team, en route to a gaudy 125 wins and 5 loss amateur record. and one of those being Terrence Bud Crawford. Benavidez also was the 2009 National Golden Gloves champion in the lightweight division, 135 pounds, or 132 if you want to keep it real with the amateurs, making him the youngest ever Golden Gloves champion, only 16 years old. He then reached the U.S. Boxing National Championships title fight in Denver by beating the 2010 National Golden Gloves champion Gary Allen Russell. He would lose the final on the points too. So the guy is extremely talented. 11-9 to Frankie Gomez. That's the only fight that he really lost that was really big. So, I mean, besides Terrence Crawford. So, like I told you below, make sure you're dropping comments about why Jose Benavidez is going to win. Because a lot of people feel he's going to win now. Because of Terrence Crawford being really emotional for the first time, like overly emotional. You know, going out of character, which I know that's part of Bud's character. Don't ever try to cookie cutter or box people into one thing. Don't ever try to do that. Because people have many different sides to them, many different facets, and different people bring different sides out of different people. That's just what it is. That's life. That's psychology. That's sociology. If you ever study sociology 101, ism 101. Now let's get straight to it. Make sure you're hitting that like button too, because I'm gonna drop some good game, man. Like I said, I'm really big on knowing, because like I said, I grew up with these guys in the amateurs. You understand what I'm saying? I grew up with Jose Benavidez in the amateurs. I remember when David Benavidez, his little brother, was itty bitty. He was a big guy, but he was still small. He was a short guy. Now he's taller than me. He's 6'3". I'm 6'1", the same height as Jose Benavidez Jr. So that's what I'm trying to tell you guys, man. This is big. Crawford is a master dissector. Yes, what he did to Horn, he made it look easy. He made it look easy. He made it look easy. Yeah, 250 pounds, damn, man, he was huge, bro. I was like, damn, David was huge. But he showed discipline. He showed heart. He got all the way down to 170-something pounds. I was like, impressed. Impressed. Horn is a C fighter. Exactly. Exactly. To Padre, yeah, man. You can comment whatever you want, man, as long as it ain't derogatory or nothing fucked up. You can, comment what you want. But like I said, Jose Benavidez, man, he sparred. All right, let's break down all the sparring partners, because people have talked about his sparring legend. He's one of the best sparring legends in the game. He sparred world champions like 8 division world champion Manny Pacquiao in his prime, WBA light welterweight champion Amir Khan back in 2010 through 2013, WBO light welterweight champion Timothy Bradley, former IBF and current WBC welterweight champion Sean Porter, former IBF light middleweight champion Yuri Boy Gambas. So you just gotta give him his credit, bro. Jose Benavidez is no joke, and if he can win tonight, he shocks the boxing world. He gets everything that he's been wanting to get. All the weight, all the pain, all of the shit he's been through from getting shot goes away. He gets to finally just breathe and go. That's what all boxers want, man. This is that big moment. This is what he's been asking for. He's really cut. He's really ripped. He looks strong. He doesn't look sucked out and out of shape. So I feel like this is going to be special, man. You guys need to really tune in. It's coming on in 1 hour. And at least in Central Time, it's 1 hour, 30 minutes. If you're on the West Coast, it's an hour behind. East Coast, it's an hour forward. So that's just how it goes. If Bud is the legend, I believe he is a special talent, then hold on, let me see that again. Hold on. If Bud is, sorry, my last comment had a typo. I think Terrence Crawford is fast. I think he could have punched him if he really wanted to. Having said that, swinging mid. Yeah, you want to know what? That was more out of frustration. A lot of people said that was fake or staged, man. Crawford ain't no fake ass dude, bro. That was not staged, bro. Like a lot of people keep saying, oh, that was staged. That was staged. Everything's not staged. That's just what it is. Everything's not a joke to people. Look at Khabib. That shit wasn't planned. You remember what Khabib did? That wasn't planned. Same thing with Crawford. Crawford don't fuck around, bro. Like, he's a real ass, hood ass motherfucker. He don't give a fuck. And same thing with Jose Benavidez. He from that roughness. He from that toughness. You know, he's from the streets. You feel me? Like, he's a real ass dude. So that's why it makes this fight so gangster, bro. Like, these are two real ass dudes, two real G's going at it, and you know, pick either side. I respect both sides because I know what both sides bring to the table. And that's hard. They got cojones. You know, true puro corazon from Jose Benavidez Jr., man. And they're both going to display it tonight. I just can't wait, man. This is like Pernell Whitaker versus Oscar De La Hoya or something, bro. In their primes, though. In their prime. Like, this is, whew, man, this is a special fight. Special fight, bro. I'm excited. I just cannot wait. And, yeah, let's talk about both fighters' chins. Yes, great point. Hit that like button. It's about 17 people in here. Hit that like button. I've been on here for about 15 minutes. Hit that like button. Hit the subscribe button. Anybody that has not subscribed to me yet, hit that subscribe button. Share this video, too. If you have the share button, hit that share button. But, yeah, man, Jose Benavidez has a better chin to me than Terence Crawford. Let me tell you why. Jose Benavidez was getting hit with some pretty big shots, right, against Mauricio Herrera. People say Herrera's not a hard puncher, but it's about the accumulation effect that gets to you. And he didn't go down or even really wobble not once. But like I said, Terence Crawford has been hit and he has been hurt before. But that's the thing about Bud. Once you hit him, you just piss him off. So unless you have the energy and the mental stamina to keep throwing with him in the pocket, in exchange, in the heat of the moment, that's what makes Bud so special. That's why he got so many fans, because he punches in the heat of the moment. When he looks like he could be getting touched up, he land that one hard overhand left, or he land that one hard right uppercut, or that one hard check right hook in that southpaw stance. Boom, knocking his opponent down. Boom, getting his opponent out of there. So that's what makes it special. What time does the Shakur Stevenson fight start? And that's what I need to look for. Good looking out once again. Shakur Stevenson is fighting. He's from Newark, New Jersey. Look out for him. Up and coming future star. Right now, he's just, you know, rising. He's a rising star right now. You know, he's climbing up the ladder. He should be fighting right now. I'm about to look it up. If anybody got the link or I know that, let's see, moving up in weight with the power will be there. Yeah, moving up in weight. I do feel that the power will be there for Shakur Stevenson. Just give him some time, bro. Give him some time to grow. Don't rush. You know, it's important to take your time, build your record, build your confidence. It's all part of the program. It's all part of the program. But like I said, the chins. Who has a better chin? Drop it in the comment section below. And then while you tell me who has a better chin between Crawford and Benavidez, like, give me some real info on why you think he has a better chin. Crawford has proven more up to this point. Exactly. And you got to remember, Crawford's been more active, bro. Let's talk about that. Crawford has been more active compared to Jose Benavidez. Jose Benavidez, I mean, he's had fights, but haven't been top level. See, it's experience when you fighting top level guys. It's a big experience thing. You know, I'm talking about in the pros. Sparring, he's been kicking ass. Don't get me wrong. He kicks ass in sparring. But I'm talking about on a big stage, it really is a difference. They both have weak resumes. Dan the Mag, you can't really say Crawford has. You can, but he had Felix Diaz, which Felix Diaz wasn't getting dominated by people, but Terence Crawford dominated. Victor Postol was looked at as a strong, big monster after he beat Postol. I think Postol is still a threat. Just because Terence Crawford beat him decisively don't mean that other people are going to beat him decisively. Does that make any sense? Like, how many people are begging to fight Victor Postol besides maybe Regis Prograis? I haven't seen so many people calling out Victor Postol like that. And remember, everybody thought Victor Postol was going to knock out Terence Crawford. I mean, do you guys want me to go back and show you how people really thought that Victor Postol was going to, I mean, demolish? They said it was too early. What are you doing? Why is Bob Arum being a dumb promoter? Why is he putting him in there with him? And you saw the master class that Terence Crawford put on that night. But you got to remember, Jose Benavidez has experience. He's tall, he's rangy, and he's going to be different. He's definitely going to be different than a Postol. He has the long range. He has the power. Oh, what's popping? Pool counter boxing. What's going on, my people? What's the deal? What's the deal, bro? Hit that subscribe button. Hit that like button. It's about 20 some of y'all in here. Hit that like button. Hit the subscribe button. I really appreciate it. And who's going to implement their game plan early? Who's going to implement their game plan early? Who's going to take the 5 keys serious. What are the 5 keys to boxing? 1, ring generalship. How much you can make your opponent miss and you make them pay. So that's counterpunching comes next. Ring generalship is all those different things. Defense is another key. That's the 3rd key is defense. Who's going to have better defense? Between Crawford and Benavidez, who has the better defense? Be honest. Number 4, body punching. Early body punching. Putting water in the basement, as Teddy Atlas said. Putting money in the bank. Being smart, investing into the body is always a good leverage point for you. Crawford better watch this kid because he's rangy and fat. Yes, he's rangy, he's fat, he's mean. What makes this fight so intriguing, my people, is that Jose Benavidez is a mean motherfucker. That's why I fucks with him. That's why I really didn't get mad when he was getting bucked with Crawford or whoever. At least he ain't no bitch. He'll run up in your face and say, did you see what happened with Caleb Plant? Let's talk about that too. After we get done with the 5 keys to victory. And number 5 is, I would say, speed. So, because a lot of people push speed to the side. Power is important too, but speed comes first. You got the speed and you have the power. And I feel like the timing with the speed is definitely in favor of Crawford. Because once he gets going, it's hard to get him off of you. It's hard. And when and stay off the ropes. If Jose Benavidez wants to win this fight, he cannot do this rope-a-dope stuff. Can't be lazy. You can't do what you was doing with Herrera and other fighters. You have to be disciplined. You have to be disciplined. Because you make a mistake, you have to pay. Like Floyd Mayweather always said, if you make any mistakes, you have to pay. And that's just what it is. And that goes for Crawford too. If he gets caught up and he thinks he can just kind of jump around the ring, throw a jab here, left hand there. If Jose Benavidez figures you out, he'll let loose that cannon. He got 8, 10, 12 punch combinations too. I've seen it. Jose Benavidez can, in his last fight, he threw I believe it was 7, 8 punch combination to get him out of there. For being tired, he was not praying. You're right, Dan the man. You're right, bro. I'm not trying to bag on him. I'm just keeping it real, bro. I'm just keeping it real. I'm gonna go ahead and show y'all some video of Jose Benavidez's last fight, and you guys tell me what you think. I know you really can't compare the two because Crawford and Benavidez is 2 totally different fighters. Benavidez's last opponent, 2 totally different people. I just want to know from you guys, what else does Jose Benavidez bring to the table that, you know, most people just don't know about? For people who are true Jose Benavidez fans, in the comment section below, tell me what else does he bring to the table that people want to see. You know, I think his ferocity when he gets mad and he throws a lot of body punches, that can be the key. That can be what happened with Alex Ariza. I don't know. I wonder why they don't work with each other anymore. That's a really good question. That's a really good question. I do not know why they don't work with each other anymore. Speed can be defeated with body shots. Yes, if Jose wants to win this fight, I'm telling you, the biggest key is for him to go to the body and work the body. So that means throw a jab, feint. Something we don't ever talk about is feints. And Terence Crawford has his own way of feinting. But Jose has to feint and then throw a big left hook to the body. Feint, big left hook to the body. You do stuff like that, yes, jabbing in the body. If he could do that and consistently do that in the first, second, third, and fourth round, you know, confuse Terence Crawford, get him pissed off, anything's possible. Anything, trust me, anything's possible. But you have to be disciplined. You have to do it second after second, minute after minute, round after round. So as long as he don't get lazy, he listens to his papa. His papa is very smart, very intelligent. Jose Benavidez Sr., he should be fine, man. Jose Benavidez last fight. I want to show you guys, when he gets going, he can throw a lot of shots, bro. Make sure y'all hitting that like button and hitting that subscribe button. I just want to remind people, I know some of you guys have been in here since the beginning of this video, but all love from Mexico, man, the best one, man. Hey, viva Mexico, man. Oh, ha, 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 ha. Had to hit that grito for you, bro. But like I said, man, yeah, this is Jose Benavidez's last fight from his last fight. Let me get straight to it. Saludos to all my Mexicano fans. Y'all show me much love. I fuck with y'all heavy, man. Saludos, saludos, saludos. But and like I said, hit that like button. Hit that like button, bro. Hit that like button. But when it comes to Terrence Crawford, something I see Bud different, the real boxing gangster. Yeah, Dante, he is different, bro. You know what's different about him? He just don't give a fuck. And he know you wrote a check that your ass can't cash. And when you do stuff like that, bro, it's hard on you. It's hard. I mean, unless you gonna fight him back, he basically letting you know, fight me. I don't want you to be trying to box me. Fight me. If you knock me out, I respect you. That's basically his mentality. That's basically his mentality. Let me go straight to it. Yeah, I believe it's against Frank Rojas. I believe it's against Frank Rojas. Make sure you guys are hitting that subscribe button too. For the new people, there's a couple new people just came into the ring. Hit that subscribe button, hit the like button. Make sure you're commenting what you think. Don't just sit back and view. It's cool to learn, but make sure you're commenting what you think is going to happen throughout the fight. There we go. I'm going to show you guys real quick. He looked sharp his last fight, so I'm not hating. You feel me? He looked really, really filled out at 147 and sharp. Here we go. If it would play, I don't know what's going on with it right now. It's kind of little delay right now. Little delay. Here we go. Might have to refresh it. Yeah, I think I'm going to have to refresh it. All right, here we go. Now, like I said, Jose Benavidez, extremely intelligent with his jab. And we just want to see what's going to happen when Terrence Crawford meets resistance. A lot of people have not been giving him resistance in his previous fights besides Victor Posto. Victor Posto gave him his most resistance to me out of all the fights. Bud is going to use this fight to try to send messages to Spence. Yes. I do believe that. But like I said, I don't know who's going to really get. This is one of those fights I just don't know. I don't know. Because let's try this again. Here we go. Benavidez Jr. That's a kid, man. Look at them killers, man. They look like 80s gangsters, bro. Here we go. Very good with keeping his distance. Good jab. Good hand speed. Benavidez Jr. So that's what was going on with that. Good power. Good intelligence. I mean, what more could you want, bro? What more could you want when it comes to him being intelligent, being smart, being on the ball, keeping his distance? Range is very important in this fight. Keep your range, keep your distance, keep the jab up and down with the jab. Work the up and down jab, work the double jab, even triple it. If you want to be intelligent, you got a 74-inch reach, triple and quadruple the jab. You do that, great things can happen for you. You have great things that can open. It's almost like painting. When you're painting and you have a broad brush, you're making all these abstract, beautiful movements, right? That's what I call it. When you're moving the paintbrush, you're having beautiful movements. It's art. It's poetry in motion. Same thing with boxing. You're moving the jab. You're working your paintbrush so you can create a masterpiece. You create the masterpiece with the jab. The jab is your paintbrush. You paint your opponent with your jab of how you want them to look. The knockout, or the beautiful Picasso, the Van Gogh, is when you get the knockout. But it takes time. You have to be patient. You have to practice patience. You cannot get so emotional because that makes you breathe hard. One thing I've learned since I've been boxing for 12 years. One thing I've learned is that you have to control your breathing. You do not control your breathing, you're going to panic. If you panic, you get knocked the fuck out. I've never been knocked out. But I'm just letting you know, if you panic, you get knocked the fuck out. Hit that like button, hit that share button, hit that subscribe button. Gotta go. Appreciate everything you do. Dan the Mag. See you later, bro. I will come back after the fight. Cantaloupe, say what you want to say. Boca, don't get your ass blocked. Boko TV, I don't know who the fuck you is. You somebody new. Don't get your ass embarrassed, bro. Don't get your ass embarrassed, straight up. But anyway, back to the fight. Back to the fight. I think that Jose Benavidez is very intelligent, very smart. There's nothing he cannot do. There's really nothing he cannot do, and I feel like if he takes this fight serious, something really big's gonna happen. I'll be back after the fight. Okay, Dan. I'll see you back after the fight, bro. See you back after the fight. Let's see, Boko TV. Let me go ahead and put your punk ass in timeout. Or sit your ass down, bro. You forgot I'm the motherfucking moderator over here. I run shit over here. I don't know what the fuck you thought this was. With your goofy, no avatar having ass. Don't get your ass slapped up. I had you crying back to your mother, bitch. Your mother does favors for my motherfucking homie, bitch. So sit your ass down. Boko TV, whatever kind of shitty ass name is that. Pinche way. Anyway, back to the topic on hand. Make sure you hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. We going in. We 40 deep in the room right now. Appreciate you guys right before the fight. You've been watching my videos for your pool counter boxing. I appreciate the support over the years. I appreciate everybody who's hit me up in my Cash Apps, and my Patreons, my Venmos. I just appreciate all you guys, man. Everybody who's donated to my Patreon, everybody who's donated to my PayPal to help me in my own boxing career that I'm going to get back started. A lot of shit. I'm going to break down in a video one day of why I have not went pro and had all my shit right. You guys, I'm still young. I'm not even in my 30s yet. I'm going to make it happen. And it's going to be amazing, man. When I turn pro and I get shit popping, it's going to be amazing. I've already had discussions with Mayweather Promotions in Las Vegas and everything. So I'm very excited, very excited. But anyway, let's stay back on the topic on hand. And I feel like with Terrence Crawford, he throws a lot of combination, a lot of punches and bunches. And when somebody's throwing a lot of punches and bunches, it's very, because I know from experience, it can become very hardening on your mind because you're like, damn, what can I do to stop this? So Jose's going to have to put his pride to the side and maybe hold a little bit. It's okay to hold, and it's not excessive holding. It's part of boxing, is holding, moving, being intelligent. You know, using your third eye. You know, boxing, I like the way you analyze, bro. Man, I appreciate that, Joseph. Yo, Joseph, appreciate you, man. Because there's a lot of people who be hating on me, man. They just jealous and shit. Whatever, you feel me? I'm going to campaign at 154 pounds and then really get shit cracking at 160 pounds middleweight. Because I walk around about 168 anyway. So I think getting down to 160 would be good for me. Crawford does get hurt when he gets hit. Yes, he does pull counter boxing. Good point. But what kind of hurt? Does he get hurt to the point where he's wobbly every time, or does he get hurt to the point where he starts holding? Because one thing with other fighters like Devin Alexander, if he gets hit, he usually wants to hold. There's other fighters like Sean Porter who does a lot of holding, I believe, especially when they get hit. So what kind of hurt do you mean specifically? Not saying that you're, wrong or anything. I just want to know your vantage point of why you feel, what kind of hurt is it? Because there's a gauge to how hurts a fighter is throughout when they get hit. There's a hurt where you get knocked down and get knocked out. Nobody ever been able to follow up. There you go, because of Terrence Crawford's pull a counter. You know your boxing, bro. Exactly. But you want to know why it's so hard to really hit Terrence consistently? It's the feints. It's the changing of movement, and he boxes side to side. Not like a Lomachenko side. I think Lomachenko is king, the god of side to side. But it's Terrence Crawford, the little subtle thing. He'll take a step back. He'll move to the side, slightly move out of the way, right at the right time. He'll go mid-range, go inside game, slide to the side. Something Andre Ward, one of my favorite boxers, used to do. Slide, simple slides. Not nothing crazy. Not nothing that's flashy. Technical boxing class. That's all you need. You don't need all the flashy stuff. The Nazim Hameds, the Roy Jones. It's beautiful to see. It's a wonderful thing. It's like a magic trick. but it's not necessary a lot of the time. A lot of times, because he is genetically gifted in the art of boxing. Yes, Mac, you make a good point. Make sure you hitting that like button and that subscribe button, Mac's world. Make sure you hitting the subscribe button and the like button. I appreciate everybody who's participating in the chat right now. Once Bud figures him out, it's gonna be a wrap. I agree. Once Bud figures him out, it's gonna be a problem. You feel me? And he's from the Midwest, so if anybody from the Midwest, type 1. Anybody from the Midwest, type 1. Terrence Crawford is a badass dude from the Midwest. And I always tell people, because Roger Mayweather told me this about a couple years ago, Terrence Crawford is going to be the future of boxing, because Midwest boxers are some of the best boxers, if not the best boxers of all time. That's just what it is. You know, no matter what race you are, what nationality, Midwest boxers can fucking fight. Midwest fighters can fucking fight. Michigan's produced some of the best. St. Louis, Chicago, Ohio. We can go with Aaron Pryor. I can just keep going down and down the line. But yeah, man, this is special. Jose Benavidez, gangster as a motherfucker. Gangster as a mother. KC, MO, what's popping in the house? KC, what it do? What it do? But yeah, like I said, man, this gonna be a beautiful fight. I really want you guys to tune in. It's coming on in less than an hour and 15 minutes, to be specific. The future of boxing is Canelo. No, Canelo's already boxing. He's the leader to me. Why? Why? Canelo makes the most money outside of Floyd Mayweather in the sport of boxing. It used to be Klitschko. People used to sleep on Klitschko. Klitschko was right behind Mayweather on how much money he was making. Klitschko throughout his career has made over, I don't know, $550 to $600 million. KC, Kansas on day 2. Yeah, Kansas got some of the best boxers too. Just to be specific, yeah, they had a lot of Mexicans. Believe it or not, a lot of Mexican Midwest boxers that are talented are from fucking Kansas. You got Brandon Rios. You got, I believe the Magdaleno brothers are from Kansas. I could be wrong. What's the other guy? It's a lot of Kansas dudes. A lot of Kansas dudes. What it do, my dude? What's popping? What's popping? But like I said, man, Terrence Crawford, there's something different about him and his mentality that you just don't see a lot of times in the sport of boxing. Crawford is very technical. He stays in technique. He rather misses with a step outside of his technique. It's interesting to him. Misses a shot to stay balanced. It's already disciplined. Yeah, man. It's gonna be. I would say Terrence. He steps to the side and he throws good jabs, really good combinations, and he throws at the right time. It's gonna be on ESPN. Do not miss it. Channel 208 if you have DirecTV. DirecTV 208, 207, 209, I believe too, for people who have DirecTV. Nah, bro, you look like Russie. Who is Russie Simmons though? You look, yeah, Russie Simmons. Okay, man, you getting your ass put in timeout too. All right, man, timeout again. What? Man, look, don't look. I come from pimps. You feel me? Y'all not gonna come on here. Look and listen real good, bro. Don't comment on my looks. This is about boxing. Y'all grown ass men, don't be commenting on another man's looks. That's some hoe shit. You ain't my hoe. You ain't hoes. Like no, man, don't do that shit. Just letting y'all know straight up. We come on here to talk strictly boxing. Strictly boxing. Will I be streaming the fight? I might stream. I'm thinking about it. I'm thinking about streaming the fight. I might. I'm not too sure. But I just wanted to let you guys know. We got a lot of guys like Boko TV that come in here. They try to fuck up the whole vibe. You're not going to fuck up the vibe. The vibe is really, really peaceful right now. We talking about the calm before the storm. And that's Terrence Crawford versus Jose Benavidez. Yeah, man, Doodoo Brown, bro. These dudes out here so beta male, bro. The alpha males are damn near extinct, bro. The fuck wrong with these motherfuckers, bro? But like I said, let's get back straight to the topic. And Terrence Crawford, I feel like Jose Benavidez has to make sure he lands something big early. So from the first round, as soon as they cross paths, find that angle, double jab, straight right hand. get Terrence Crawford's attention. If you do that, anything is possible. Anything is possible. But you have to want to do it. You have to have that cojones to do some shit like that. Make him feel you. Make him feel you. If you make him feel you, anything is possible in this fight. Anything is possible. You have to want to be great. You say you want to be great, dare to be great. That's what Terrence Crawford is already done to me, but Jose Benavidez is just another really big name on his resume until proven otherwise. Remember, Jose Benavidez has been shot. We don't know if he's fully 110% back mentally. But that could be great motivation for him to go in there and knock him out. Come in there and knock him straight the fuck out. We just gonna have to see. That's what makes it so motherfucking great, bro. We got like 50 people in this room. I really appreciate you guys. Make sure you're hitting that subscribe button, hitting the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit that like button. Because we having some really good game tonight. We chopping up some really good game about boxing, which is my favorite sport in the world next to basketball and football and soccer. If anybody wants to be Bud, his weakness is the body. Okay, don't give a fuck anymore. DGAF, tell me why. DGAF anymore, tell me why that you feel that Terrence has a weak body. Which fight showed you that Terrence don't like to get hit to the body? We want specifics. We want, I'm going to put you in the hot seat right now because I want to know why you feel that way. Make sure you're hitting that like button. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button to all the new people who have just came into the room. This is only for the new people who have came into the room. After this fight, let's talk about after this fight. Who fights Terrence Crawford or Jose Benavidez next? The winner, is it Manny Pacquiao? Is it Sean Porter? Is it going to be Errol Spence? Who do you guys feel would be a good matchup for both? I didn't know he had a shot. Man, look, it's Doodle Brown. You got to understand, Jose Benavidez, I've been watching him since the amateurs. Do not sleep on this dude. If he is 100% healthy like he said he is, if he had really good sparring like he said he did, if he's really in shape and really confident mentally, this is going to be a hard fight. This is going to be a tough fight. It's probably going to go 12 rounds. But if he's not, all of that's going to show. If he's not mentally focused, if he's not mentally on his A game, anything is possible. I know y'all think I'm crazy, but bro, I've been watching Jose Benavidez since 2007, like really focusing on what he can do. I've known him before then, but I really started figuring him like he was about 17 or 18. No, I'll say about 2009. 2009 is when I really focused on what he can do in the pros because of what he was doing in sparring against Manny Pacquiao, Sean Porter, Amir Khan. Frankie Gomez was his biggest competition at the time. I don't know if you guys know this Mexican guy from East LA named Frankie Gomez was his ultimate competition at the time. If Errol Spence wants to stay undefeated, he should never fight Bud. All right, now tell me why you feel that way, Mr. Max World. Why do you feel Errol Spence wants to stay undefeated? I think Errol Spence gave him one hell of a fight. He probably even can beat Bud. He seems confident in his ability. Yes, pull counter boxing. He is very confident. He's supremely confident. He comes from, David Benavidez, sparring with him. I believe he even sparred with Triple G once, something like that I heard. And it was a good sparring session for what I heard. It was really, really good sparring session. Well, this little talking machine will find out who Crawford is. I agree. If he's not ready, he's going to get exposed. Do you think Bud will do like Ndongo? Do you think Bud would do Ndongo like he did? I would say that Bud is going to take a smart approach. But you know what, though? We don't know because he's never been this hyped up, this angry for a fight. Look at the way he holds his boxing set, his guard, his boxing wearing, his Breakfast Club interview. Yeah, you know what? That's a good point. I appreciate you bringing up that point. We just going to have to see. Jose Benavidez has very strong, heavy hands. So if he lands a big right hand to the body or a big jab, we'll get to see what you're talking about ahead of time. Omaha is 2 hours away from KC. I see Bud from the amateurs. I'm so biased. It's okay to be biased. It's okay to be biased. We're all human. If you really feel that Bud's going to win, he from your hometown, well, kudos to you. I'm not mad. I ain't one of these dudes They won't do, you know what I'm saying? It's like, oh, well, you don't think what I think, so I'm mad at you. Nah, fuck that. Yo, can you break down and compare the competition level of opponents that Crawford has faced versus Spence, who has fought the better competition in record? Well, when it comes to, I would say Crawford has. Let's go down the list, because I like facts. I don't know about y'all like facts. I like facts. So when it comes to Spence, Spence has only fought about 3 or 4 big guys so far. No, probably, no, I ain't gonna say that. 2 or 3 guys. Kell Brook, Lamont Peterson, and Bundu. I believe that's all that he has faced that was really big. Now, Crawford, he's fought the guy from England. What's his name? Y'all know who I'm talking about. The guy from England. That was his first really, really big fight. Let's go straight to it. Hold on. All right. Start with Ricky Burns, 2014. That's when I first started really following Crawford like heavy. Was Ricky Burns, 2014, won a lightweight title, went to Scotland to win that motherfucker. That's gangster as a motherfucker. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe. I see some new people just came into the room. Hit the like button. It only take a second. Hit that like button. Hit the subscribe button. Share this video. Gamboa was next. After he beat Ricky Burns, he faced Gamboa a couple months later in June. That's gangster. In Omaha, Nebraska, retained his lightweight title, his first defense, beating Gamboa in a 9-round war, because they went to war, 9-round war. Gamboa hurt him in the 3rd, came back in the 4th, started whooping ass in the 5th, 6th, and 7th, and got him out of there in the 9th. 2 minutes and 53 seconds to be exact. Ray Beltran was next. So already that's 3 people. And some people say Klimov too. He fought Andre Klimov. I don't know if you guys know, real boxing fans know who I'm talking about. Thomas Delorme fought him, knocked him out in the 6th. Thomas Delorme was a guy who wasn't known to be knocked out. Bud was the first person to knock him out. Cleaned his clock, knocked him out, got him out of there. And that was in Texas. And he won the vacant WBO light welterweight title at 140 pounds. And he had won the ring and lineal lightweight titles, and that's at 135. He won the ring. That's very significant and important, you know what I'm saying, versus Ray Beltran. So let's get that fact out the way. Derry John is another person. So you got to say Terrence Crawford, bro. Terrence Crawford has, it is what it is. And remember, Yuriorkis Gamboa is a gold medalist. Yes, he's smaller. You guys are going to say, oh, he's smaller. That's not a good relevant guy to beat. Man, it doesn't matter. If you can make the weight, you can fight. Terrence Crawford made the weight at 135. Yeah, he was taller. He was bigger on fighting. He's about 150. Gamboa was only maybe 140, 144. And it is what it is. The result happened how it happened. It was skill versus skill, talent versus talent. And a lot of people liked that fight. Hank Lundy was next. Tough guy. Philly guy. North Philly to be exact. Philly is cash. Gangster as a motherfucker. Knocked him out on fire. He was talking all that shit. He was talking all that shit. Got his ass knocked the fuck out. Got put on a t-shirt. I mean, that's what we call him. He got put on a t-shirt. You know what I'm saying? Got put on a milk box. Now he missing. We don't even know where Hank Lundy is anymore. He gone. And he retained his WBO title. Victor Postal was next. So let's just name those right now. Klimov 1, Burns 2, Gamboa 3, 4 Beltran, 5 Thomas Delorme, 6 Derry John, 7 Hank Lundy, 8 Victor Postal, 9 John Molina, 10 Felix Diaz, and 11 Julius Ndongo, who was undefeated. Jeff Horn. So that's about 12 or 13 right there. Make sure you hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Again, just got to remind, some new people just came in. But like I said, bro, Spence has some work to do. Even though he's at 147, he been doing his thing. I'm going to just go to Spence's record because people, oh, man, I want to see. Oh, and he beat Breedis Prescott, too. And he beat David Rodella. For people who really know boxing. You know David Rodella because Manny Pacquiao bought him a house. If you really know your boxing, from the Freddie Roach Wild Card Gym. One of the top sparring partners for over 10 years was David Rodella from 2003 to 2013, I believe. So there you go. Now let's get straight to Errol Spence. Spence can be outboxed. Yes, he can. Not outslugged. I like how you put that, doo-doo, bro. He can be outboxed, not outslugged. PTP fight wisdom. Crawford 4th round TKO body punches and right hooks will be too much. Yes, I agree. It will be too much. Better stamina. See, Jose works really hard in the gym. I mean, he works his ass off. Anybody know Jose Benavidez? He works so fucking hard in the gym, bro. And he works on his abs. He works on his endurance. He works on punch work, throwing a lot of punches and bunches. But it seemed like when he get in the fight, some don't click where he can throw a. He should be doing what Margarito. He should be the modern day fucking Antonio Margarito. But it just seemed like he just don't have it in him to throw that much. I don't know what it is. I don't know what's going on with him, man. But he better be focused for this fight, because Bud not gonna play. This ain't a joke. This is not a joke. Let's go to Errol Spence, because you guys been talking to me about, do Errol Spence got a better record? We gonna get straight to the particulars of that. You know what I'm saying? I like to be very precise. Now, drop in the comment section below who has better feints, Jose Benavidez Jr. or Terrence Crawford. Jose Benavidez Jr. or Terrence Crawford. Who has better feints? Feint is like that. You know, you can feint with your head. You can feint with your body. A little twitch here and there. Bud. Now, why does Bud have... All right. Alejandro Ruiz. Hey, now, Carnal, tell me, why do you feel that he's better when it comes to feints? 913 boxer, but why? Why is Bud better? What does Bud do consistently throughout the fight that works when it comes to feints? Only when it comes to feints, what actually works? Because feinting is very important, lost art in the sport of boxing today. Bat today said, Bud. Why Bud? Why Bud? I mean, you could say somebody's name, but why? Like what's special that does he do? Feint, speed, 1-0 win. No. A feint, no, not a feint like going to sleep. A feint like this. You don't know what a feint is? Like yeah, being slick. There you go. PTP fight wisdom. Great analysis. Being slick. You know, keeping your opponent guessing, keeping them thinking. So when you throw a fake right hand to throw a big jumping in left hook. So I'll show you real quick. Hold on. So that's like having this, right? Having this right here. You feint like that. This is a feint. And then you come back with the left hook. So feint. Feint. So you're throwing it out there for later. You can even do feint with the jab. Feint the jab. Come with the right hand. Feint the jab, come with the right hand. Bop. So it's basically like that. You can feint too, like hitting your hip. So hit your hip and then come with a jab. Turn to the side, hit, turn to the side. And just like that. You can even feint your left hook. So you feint it like that, come with the right hand. Or you can feint a right uppercut to throw the overhand right. So those are a couple things you can do to feint. Those are a couple things you can do to feint. For people who did not know, those are feints. Those are feints. Hold on. Get this right. But yeah, those are feints. For people who did not know, is the fight on live TV? Yes. Go to ESPN. Go to ESPN. ESPN. A boxing pump fake. Yeah, it's basically like a boxing pump fake. That's what it looked like for basketball. People watch their LeBron James, Kobe Bryant, Michael Jordan, Allen Iverson. These people would pump fake. Allen Iverson had one of the best pump fakes of all time. If anybody know basketball, and I'm telling you, that's the name of the game, is to keep your opponent guessing, so you can dominate your opponent accordingly. Hit that like button, hit that share button, hit that subscribe button. The fight comes on in approximately 1 hour. 1 hour. I'm gonna actually be on here for another 30 minutes. Good instructions. I appreciate that. The key to boxing is hit and not be hit. Who does it better? Terrence, Dwayne Wade. Yes, Maurice. Dwayne motherfucking Wade. I don't even know how I forgot about him. One of the best pump fakes in the game. One of the best feint. He feints like a month. That dude is a beast. Great pump fake. It's basically the boxing pump fake. Subscribe, fam. I appreciate that. Don't give a fuck anymore. I appreciate that, bro. Saludos to you. Appreciate you. I appreciate you, bro. Pump fake king. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. I feel you, Maurice. But who has the better jab? That's something we have not discussed. Is it Terrence Crawford with the long jab in the southpaw and orthodox stance, or is it Jose Benavidez just popping out that one jab and then he moves his head a little bit? Pop out that one jab, move his head. Who has the better jab? Who has the better jab out of both? I think Jose when he first came into the scene, he was a jab first boxer puncher. What's a boxer puncher? You set up your opponent with great jabs, great precision, then you knock them out because you're a puncher with big, heavy shots. That's what Jose Benavidez used to do. He used to do it. Jab, jab, right hook, knock you out. Jab, jab, left hook to the body, knock you out. That's what he used to do. So now he's a fight. He's more like, you know, got cojones, golpe a golpe type of guy, you know, blow for blow type of guy. And now he just likes to slug and throw a lot of right hooks and left hooks and uppercuts and lead left uppercut. That's cool. But if you want to have that Margarito stuff, you got to be fucking relentless. Do you guys remember how relentless Antonio Margarito used to be, bro? That's how you got to be if you're going to have that style. You got to have a Paul Williams approach. If you're going to be a fighter, a Toro Gotti type of dude, Mickey Ward, you got to throw and throw and throw and throw. Golpe a golpe, like back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Who has the power advantage? Let's get down to that. Power is so important. That's another aspect of the game. Best power. If you go off of knockout percentages, I'm guessing you got to give it to Crawford. You know, Jose has decent. You know, Jose's is decent. It's over 50%. It's definitely over 50%. So, but you got to remember, Jose's going to rehydrate very high. Let's show him again. This is what Jose looks like at 147. 6'1". He looks pretty much how I look if I was to drain down to 147. I don't know. Hold on, let me try to show it. That's what he looks like. Now, when he rehydrates, he's going to be like 160 pounds. He's going to be a middleweight. He's going to be a middleweight tonight. He's going to be a big-ass dude, bro. Big dude. So, just because a fighter has more skills doesn't mean he will beat the guy who has less. I agree. You make good points. Example, Wilder versus Ortiz, Doodoo Brown. You make it. Great point. You make a great point. Margarito was tough as hell. Didn't care if he got hit. Eyeball was saying, yeah. He is the epitome of a Mexican guerrero, a real warrior. Does not give a fuck, man. Look at Benavidez. Who has he beat? Let's go to his breath. Let's do it. Let's do it. You said look at his resume. We about to look at his resume. Good point. I like people who are straight up and honest. JV, good looking out. We about to go to his resume. Let's do it. Let's motherfucking do it, bro. Let's get straight to it like there's nothing to it. I got game like Stewart. Scott, let's get it. Let's get it. Let's see here. Who has Benavidez beat? Who has he beat? Yeah. Oh yeah. Let me know who won between Shakur and Stevenson. Anybody watching the fight? Anybody got the stream? Let me know who won. I really want to know if my homie won. Shakur Stevenson is one of my favorite fighters, bro. Let me know if he won. Let me know if he won. All right, here go Box Rec. We're gonna go to Box Rec. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. We at 22. I've been on here for an hour. I want to at least get it up to 30. You know, I want to at least have 30 likes before I leave the room. So get it up. Hit that like button. Hit that like button, my people. For the people who've been in here that just got in here about a minute ago, hit that like button. Because we got about 45 guys into the room. Let's see, Jose Benavidez has a 67% KO ratio, 123 rounds boxed. Anything over 100 round box in the pro, you are a veteran. 27 bouts. Pretty damn good. Now, if you break it all the way down, when it comes to his actual knockouts, it's pretty high. It's pretty high. You feel me? He has 18 knockouts. So, like I said, it's up to you. 6'1", it ain't healthy. Yeah, bro. You know, that's not very healthy. It's not, especially at his age. I think he maybe can go 2 more years. He's going to have to go up to 154 pounds. Bro, look how lean I am. I'm not going to show y'all. I'm not going to get all sultry and show you my whole body, but I'm pretty ripped up. And I'm at 167 right now. And so when I get down to 160, I feel like I'm fucking thirsty. Like I need some fucking water. When I get down to 154, I feel like I'm just breaking down. You feel me? I could never get down to 147. That's impossible. I don't know how people do that shit, bro. Like he that's why I said the discipline he has is real. That shit's real, bro. Like he's super disciplined. So that's why I'm giving him a shot, is because of his discipline. Now, inexperience at the top level, the bright lights, the big stage, in front of a whole bunch of fans that don't fuck with you. Over 85% of fans gonna be Crawford, Bud. That's gonna either make you or break you. When Bud went over there to Scotland, and Ricky Burns was Burns, Ricky. He could have done one or two things. He could have broke down and cried and be like, man, this is more than what I expected. I bit off more than I can chew. I put my hand in the cookie jar a little too far. No. He went in there, handled business, knocked him out, got his title, won it in fashion, in incredible fashion. So that's what I'm looking for. Power is going to dictate this fight somewhat, because at some point, somebody got to gain some respect. Yes, great point. Who is that? It was a great point. That was a great fucking point. 913 Boxer. 913, great analysis, bro. I'm trying to get to everybody. These comments are coming in fast, so I'm trying to get to everybody. 913 Boxer is right. Power is going to definitely matter. I want to see if Jose can actually lean and twist his hips into the shot, because he has just as much power, I believe, as Terrence Crawford. I know y'all think I'm bullshitting, but I'm being straight up with y'all. But he has to want to do it, and you have to not give a fuck to do it. You got to put yourself on the line to do it. Terrence Crawford leaves himself wide open. He's putting himself on the line each time he swings real hard, and he turns his hips fully into, because hips and the axle of your hips twisting and that 180-degree angle, that's what when you get that torque. If you know anything about science, torque is what gets the power going. That's what really when you shift your body weight into your opponent, instead of just doing this, when you lean back and you really put oomph into it, that's what happens. And then you turn over your punch. Don't just punch, turn it over. When you turn your punch over, anything is possible. And I feel like Jose Benavidez does it when he knows his opponent is hurt. Terrence will do it out of a flash, out of nowhere, and just start throwing punches and bunches. And I'm talking about hard shots from the body to the head. He even mixes it up. He'll throw the right hook to the body, and go to the liver, and come right up to the head, to the liver, to the head, to the liver, to the head. So that's what I'm trying to let you guys know, that I wonder if Jose's going to match his ferocity once these middle rounds get cooking and the power is displayed. Mayweather versus Corrales vibes a little. Yeah, this is very dangerous, very confident. Both fighters very supremely confident, and I'm just ready, man. I'm really ready for this fight. The fight comes on in approximately 45 minutes. I'm actually going to get off of here at 9 o'clock my time. I am in the Midwest currently. So, guys, go ahead and get your, Coronas ready, get your tacos ready, get your whatever you like to eat ready, get your popcorn ready. This is going to be an amazing fight, amazing night. And you don't want to miss this. This is going to be huge. It's going to be huge. I'm really impressed with all the people who came into the room. Make sure you guys are hitting that subscribe button, hitting that like button. Type 1 if you want me to come in to the fight. If you want me, get some wings. Got to get some wings. Barbecue wings, Jamaican jerk wings, honey barbecue, mustard wing, whatever you like. Regular hot sauce wings, whatever. just enjoy this, man. This is, I'm telling people are sleeping on this fight. They sleeping, man. They sleeping on this fight, bro. This is gonna be a huge showdown. And it may even be fight of the year. It may go 12 and they may have to do it again. They may have to do a rematch. I just don't see that. I see so much bad blood and animosity. It's gonna end in a fatality. Because he said he gonna take his soul. Jose Benavidez taking his soul, taking his soul. If you're gonna take his soul in Mortal Kombat, if you're gonna be the Shang Tsung of today, well, you're gonna have to really, really, really work to get that, you know? Because Terrence ain't gonna give it to you. Bud ain't gonna give it to you. You're gonna have to work for that shit. When I saw his fight, I knew it was gonna be good. Yeah, poor counter boxing, exactly. Yeah, type in 1. I'm gonna say it again for the new people came to type in 1 if you want me to do a post-fight analysis live video. Post-fight analysis and go live, type 1 for this fight. The Benavidez versus Crawford, Crawford versus Benavidez. Type 1. Mike Tyson has some good torque. There you go. PTP fight wisdom, knows his boxing. Yes, I am definitely agreeing with you. Mike Tyson, to me, out of all the boxers in the world, besides maybe Sugar Ray Robinson, anybody ever watched Sugar Ray Robinson fights, that man had crazy torque on his punches. And I mean, he had a ferocity like you stole something. I mean, he would punch all the way into you. Joe Louis. If you guys ever looked at a Joe Louis fight, the guy from Detroit, who's one of the biggest boxers of all time, one of the most important boxing figures in boxing history, was Joe Louis from Detroit. Some people say he's from Flint, from Detroit, who throw overhand rights really short. Hearns is another one. Hearns was a beast, bro. Jersey Joe Walcott. Look up Jersey Joe Walcott. One of the best torque, man, the torque he got on his shots was crazy, bro. Biggest one to me, watch the guy from Trinidad and Tobago. Do y'all know who I'm talking about? He got the hot top fade. Y'all know who I'm talking about, right? From the 80s. I mean, early 90s, I believe. I can't think of his name. Julian Jackson. I believe he calls himself the Hawk. Julian Jackson. Look up his knockouts. Yes, Julian Jackson. Badass motherfucker, bro. David Tua, another person, had crazy knockouts. Who else had crazy torque on their punches, man? Deontay Wilder actually does. He has a crazy way he punches. Miguel Cotto in his prime. A lot of people did, man. A lot of people have it, but nowadays it's very hard. It's very hard for people, it seems like, to really open up and be gangster. That's a part of being gangster, bro. You and Troy King got the realest fucking boxing. Man, I appreciate that shit, bro. That means a lot, because Troy King, that's my nigga, man. He another Midwest guy like me, another Midwest guy, and I fuck with him heavy, you hear me? Yo soy Boricua, pa que todo lo sepa, to all my Boricuas out there, too. Donaire before he yes, Donaire would watch for you. He would feint, and then Donaire would tight, and then he'll pow, like really quick. Just, I mean, quick left hook. One of my favorites. I used to make so many Donaire analysis. One of the best boxers in the world, bro. One of the best. 402 Midwest, stand the fucker. Who is that? Nick Draw. All right, I see you, bro. Make sure you hit that like button. For all the new people in the room, Nick, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Maurice, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Joseph Chestnut, I'm shouting you out. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Share this video on your social media platforms, because like I said, man, I love chopping up good game with my people. Foreman was sick with it too, man. George Foreman, whew, crazy. The way he threw his hips into his shot, marvelous Marvin Hagler, bro. Another person, really smooth with it, threw hard punches. Thomas Hearns, I mean, so many to line up, bro. Have you guys ever seen Edwin Valero? Let me know if you ever seen Edwin El Inca Valero. Type 2 if you've seen Edwin Valero. Type 2 if you ever seen an Edwin Valero fight. This is gonna let me know if people really see, because that motherfucker, bro. Talking about a knockout artist, somebody that was a psychopath, mean, had bad intentions with each and every punch. from round one, he would sprint across the motherfucking ring. Because he just had so much anger, so much field rage. He was like, if you guys are into comic books, he was Carnage of boxing. He was Carnage. If you guys know who Carnage is of the psychopath from Spider-Man, that's basically what he was. Duran, yes, Duran, full counter boxing, yes. He was insane, yes, JV. I got him on my wall, bro. Because that dude, man, that was a badass Inca, badass indigenous dude, bro. He rep Hugo Chavez. You know, RIP to him. Another person that was really, really big and monumental that a lot of people don't bring up. Let me see. Never seen him, bro. I'm going to do the knowledge, though. Still learning. It's okay. Hey, we all learn. I'm still learning. That's why I love about it. It's so much for me to still learn. It's so much for me to still learn. So I feel you. Canelo has a lot of torque in his punches. Man, you see how he knocked out Kirkland. I never thought I would see that type of knockout. I knew he was going to get hurt. I knew Kirkland was going to get hurt. But the way Canelo took his soul. He took Khan's soul, too. He took both of their soul. Man, when you knock somebody out flat, cold like that, where it don't even look like they breathing no more, just like Juan Manuel Marquez from Mexico City, Mexico. When he threw that overhand right on Pacquiao, took his soul, it was over. Over. Sergio Maravilla Martinez, when he threw the overhand left, short, and knocked out Paul Williams. Short, bro. Oh, yeah, the fight. Don't forget anybody that's new on here. ESPN, if you have Direct TV, go to ESPN, go to ESPN, I believe just regular ESPN, which is 208, 207, and 209, one of those channels. Just flip through your screen, go ahead and hit the record button, because I'm pretty sure a lot of y'all got Direct TV. Hit the record button so you won't miss it. Just in case you're out, you're doing something, you're buying supplies for the fight or whatever the case may be, you may get stuck in traffic, whatever the case may be, make sure you hit the record button so you can watch the fight, because you don't want to miss this. You don't want to miss this. But it comes on at 9:30 Midwest time, 8:30 West time, Eastern time, as you know, it'll be 10:30. So, or probably 10. I'm just saying, I said it slow like that because a lot of people, they say I talk too fast. So that's why I said it really slow like that. Oh, by the way, I want you guys to watch this. Let me go to this really quick. It's about Andre Ward. I don't know if you guys are a fan of Andre Ward or not, but the really good interview that Andre Ward did, and I want to show you guys. It was awesome interview, talking about his life, talking about not giving up, talking about, just being really, really having perseverance with your life. Don't let people tell you what you can't do or what you can do. You do things because you want to do them. You stick with it. His dad had told him at 10 years old, 11 years old, that he wasn't going to make it. They say Andre Ward's dad wasn't going to, he said to him he wasn't going to make it. Please stream it. I don't have cable. I'll do my best, bro. I'm gonna do my best, but let me go ahead and share this video with you guys real quick. Here it is, right here. All right, there you go, right here. Hold on. Matter of fact, I'm gonna just click on it real quick. Yeah, make sure you guys hit that like button, hit the subscribe button. I'm saying it again for the new fighters. I mean, for all my new subscribers, all my new people who are, joining the crew, joining the boxing crew, bro. Here it is right here. This is the interview. It's called Andre Ward, SOG Ward, Faith in the Mist.
Rest of the pack.
Olympic gold medalist. Faith in the Midst of Fear, that's what it's called.
I can have all that stuff, but faith without works is dead. I've never felt like boxing came easy to me. Like, I look at the Floyd Mayweathers, the Manny Pacquiao's, I look at the Ali's, and to me, it looks like it comes easy to those guys. Like, it's just natural.
Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, my people.
Man and a man. Mana.
You were getting wrapped. You're about to go out.
That moment can break a lot of men.
Hey everybody, Ed Milet. I'm so excited to be back with you today with another program on the Max Out Show.
That's what that's called. Make sure you don't miss it. Really, really good stuff. I'm probably go to, let's see, 30. Let's see, here we go.
Oh, he changed again, right?
Yeah, here it is.
Curious,
Right.
like when you're getting wrapped at that moment, what's going through you emotionally? What's happening to you at that time?
That moment can break a lot of men. You can have a great training camp. Everything could be clicking. You could have a great fight week leading up to that moment. And that moment, as well as the walk to the ring, you can lose it. Like you can lose your confidence. You can let fear overtake you. And you can somehow convince yourself that you're not worthy to be there in that moment. It's almost like an out-of-body experience. You hear people say, you know, a guy froze, or you know, he didn't perform, or it was a deer in the headlights. Like that's what they're talking about. Like you have, it's almost like a surreal moment, like this moment that you've been prepping for, talking about, building up to. The world has been talking about, like it's here, and the fact that it's actually here, like it hits you in a different kind of way. Like you're getting wrapped. And you have the commission from whatever state you're fighting. They're coming in. They're checking on you. They're giving you the countdown. We got 45 minutes. We got 30 minutes. We got 20. Then they come back in after you get your
hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button.
We got 5 minutes. We're walking in 2.5 minutes. And they start to count you down, like whether you train good or not. That's running through your brain. Thinking about my wife and my kids. I'm thinking about the fact that the whole world is literally going to be watching me in just a few moments. Thinking about my critics. They got a front row seat. They got a front row seat. Thinking about my supporters and the people that are riding with me, getting behind me. They got a front row seat. They're watching. They're pulling for me. It's like this controlled chaos that's going on, and it's literally an arena. It's a with two gladiators getting ready to literally risk it all. Like boxing is the only sport, professional sport that I know of, that one loss can change your pay scale. Like it's in the contract. If you lose a fight, your minimums can change. We can renegotiate those minimums. Like that's what's going
deep,
through my head. And fear is very real. Anxiety is very real. It's very present. And all the guys that say, I don't get nervous, I'm Iron Man, they're not being honest.
Is that right?
Like that's very, very present, but that's where my faith, comes in. And I start to believe beyond myself. I start to believe beyond the way that I'm feeling. Like we're called to walk by faith and not by sight. We're called to walk.
Man, I just had to show y'all that, man. Really, really, really good content. If you really want to learn the inside of a boxer's mind and a boxer's psyche, what they go through year after year, day after day, listen to some Andre Ward talk. The man is real. The man is honest. You know, if he come back, he can dominate 175. No, he's too big now. If you not seeing his arm is like out there. Here, he got pythons now, man. He's gonna have to fight at 200 pounds. I don't think he can get back down to 175. He said if he does come back, he's gonna fight at 200 pounds and face for the cruiserweight championship and face Usyk, the winner of Usyk. Damn, who is Usyk fighting, man? Anybody that's a fan of Ukrainian boxing, who is Usyk? Oh yeah, what's his name from Creed? I mean not Creed. Shit, y'all know who I'm talking about. Damn, what's that dude name? Tony Bellew. There we go. Tony Bellew. My brain was just a little off. Tony fucking Bellew. Tony Bellew and Usyk is fighting. You gotta watch that fight. That's gonna be one of the best fights of this year. I believe it's gonna happen in December. It may happen first quarter of next year, but that's a huge cruiserweight fight. Every single division is low. This is the best fucking time for boxing right now. If you're a boxing fan, you have children, you have kids, let them watch the greats at each division so they can learn something from each great, especially if you're going to have your children turn into boxers themselves. Learn from the best. Usyk does things that is great. Lomachenko does things that are great. Triple G does things that are great with his jab and with his body punching and his stalking attack. You got Canelo does great things with his boxer punching, his Mayweather-esque type thing. Mayweather shows the fundamentals, the pull counter, the lead right hand, the shift, jab, the up and down jab, the up jab, the standard jab, the feint jab, and it hit you to the solar plexus, to the body, to the belly button area. Some people call it the stab jab. I mean, we can go on and on and on. And there's so much to learn from so many different fighters. So we're all learning on this great journey. We're all students, universal students of this game we call boxing, the sweet science we call boxing, man. And we're going to see a fight tonight, though. I don't think we're going to see a whole lot of sweet science because both of them have bad blood, like the counter. In Khabib fight, it's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be a melee tonight. I'm telling you, Mayweather. You cannot miss this. ESPN is coming on in 28 minutes and 30 minutes. ESPN, get the fucking channel locked on your screen right now. You should be watching. You know, watching out for what time it come on so you don't miss it. Watch the previews too. I believe on ESPN Plus. Anybody who has ESPN Plus, you can watch the undercard fights. ESPN Plus. So that's where you can watch it. Last and final thoughts before I leave. Remember, if you want to see me do a post-fight analysis of this fight, press 1. Come back to this room and press 1. I will be doing a post-fight analysis live right after this fight, concludes. Right after this fight concludes, right after it ends, right after it says game over, I will be watching it. And we're going to do a great thorough for a good 45 to an hour post-fight. We're going to chop it up, get to the particulars, who did what good, who did what bad, what they need to improve on, everything. We're going to break down everything, every nuance, every factoid of the fight. So I'm about to head up off here. And the final thoughts I wanted to really end with too is when it comes to both fighters, whoever loses is going to break their confidence big time because they both are so supremely confident. It's going to break their confidence. It's not on pay-per-view. I'm trying to find. No, it's just on ESPN. Just go to ESPN. Hold on. I got this. This one I'm going to do. I usually don't pick up my camera and do this, but this is for people who have not seen. I'm turning on my TV right now, and I'm going to show you guys the channel that it's on. I'm going to show you guys the channel that it's on. So make sure you're hitting the like button, hit the subscribe button. For all the new people that came into the room, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. We're going to get straight to it. Like there's nothing to it. All right. It should be coming right on, damn it. Let's see. Hold on. Try this again. But yeah, man, ESPN. Make sure you go to ESPN, channel 208, and don't miss it, man. It might be channel 209 for some people. Might be channel 209. It's a very important fight. You do not want to miss. If you're a boxing fan, very, very important fight. You don't want to miss this fight. Here we go. Channel's finally, TV finally acting right. All right. Here it is. For people who wanted to see. Hold on, shit. Yeah, channel 208. I believe this is the right one. Hold on, shit. Okay, I was wrong. Channel 206. Hold on. Channel 206. 206. I don't know if y'all can see that really good, but so anybody that has the channel, this is it. Oh yeah, here we go. All the people looking, ESPN, bam. ESPN, come on y'all, look. Make sure y'all looking, man. Some of y'all not paying attention. ESPN 206 HD. All right. So I just let you guys know when the fight's coming on. Like I said, get all your shit prepared now, because we're going to be coming back to this room to chop up some really good game about this fight. Enjoy with your family. We're going to see somebody get knocked the fuck out. I told you guys, Bud Crawford, 7th round, TKO stoppage, and that's just what it is. I get back to you more boxing news analysis and updates. Come back to this room after the fight. Peace, my people.